Tiffany Stratton attacks Trish Stratus backstage, SmackDown shock highlight. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we've got some truly surprising and heartwarming news from the WWE Universe. In one of the most shocking moments in recent WWE history, rising star Tiffany Stratton just made the boldest statement of her career, by attacking WWE Hall of Famer Trish Stratus backstage on SmackDown. What triggered this sudden and violent assault? Was it personal? Was it a power play? And what does this mean for the women's division moving forward? Strap in, because this is the full story of how Tiffany Stratton just turned the WWE Universe upside down, and why Trish Stratus may never be the same again. The night begins. Friday Night SmackDown kicked off like any other night. Fireworks, hype, and a star-studded card. But backstage, tension was already boiling. The WWE Universe was buzzing because Trish Stratus had just been announced as a special guest for the show, scheduled to appear for a sit-down interview about the evolution of the women's division, and what legacy really means in this new era. Cameras caught glimpses of Trish arriving earlier in the day, dressed in designer black leather, holding her WWE Hall of Fame ring in hand. She looked confident and radiant, but also slightly wary. Unbeknownst to her, a storm was brewing. And it came in the form of one of WWE's hottest rising stars, Tiffany Stratton. The legacy conflict. The seeds of this confrontation were planted weeks ago. In a backstage segment last month, Tiffany Stratton was asked about WWE legends she admired, and without hesitation, she responded. Tiffany Stratton: I mean, yeah, Trish was cute back then, but let's be real, I'm what Evolution looks like now. No shade, just facts. The dig didn't go unnoticed. Trish responded in an interview on WWE.com, saying, Trish Stratus: I've heard what Tiffany's been saying. She's talented, no doubt. But a little humility would go a long way. From there, fans began speculating. Was WWE building toward a legend versus future confrontation? Was Trish back for one last run? But no one expected the feud to take such a violent, unexpected turn. The interview that sparked it all. Midway through SmackDown, Trish sat down with Kayla Braxton for what was supposed to be a heartfelt discussion about her WWE journey. She reflected on breaking barriers, headlining main events, and inspiring a generation of women, including, she noted, women like Tiffany Stratton. Trish Stratus: Tiffany's great, athletic, bold, but she needs to understand, there's more to this than looking good and flipping off the top rope. Respect is earned. And just like that, it escalated. Backstage, cameras cut to Tiffany watching the interview on a monitor. Her expression turned cold, her jaw clenched, and then, without saying a word, she stormed off camera. Chaos in the back. Just minutes after the interview, SmackDown was interrupted by a chaotic scene caught by WWE's roving backstage camera. Trish was seen heading toward the locker room, when suddenly, bam! Tiffany Stratton blindsided her from behind with a running forearm smash that sent Trish crashing into a stack of production crates. Referees screamed. Crew members rushed in. But Tiffany wasn't done. She grabbed Trish by the hair and screamed in her face. Tiffany Stratton, yelling, "You're done. You're old news. This is Tiffy time, sweetie." Then, to the horror of everyone watching, Tiffany slammed Trish face first into a steel equipment case. Security pulled her away as Trish laid motionless on the floor, clutching her head, blood trickling from her lip. The camera feed abruptly cut, leaving the entire WWE Universe in stunned silence. Fallout in real time. Social media exploded. Within minutes, hashtag Trish Stratus and hashtag Tiffany Stratton were both trending worldwide. Fans flooded Twitter and Instagram with shock, rage, and disbelief. Did Tiffany just end a legend's career? This was unnecessary. Total disrespect. Trish deserves better. I'm disgusted. Meanwhile, backstage sources reported that Trish was being evaluated by WWE medical staff. Initial reports suggested a possible concussion and a deep facial laceration that required stitches. SmackDown commentators Michael Cole and Corey Graves addressed the incident solemnly on air. Michael Cole: "We don't condone what we just witnessed. Tiffany Stratton crossed a line tonight that may change her career, and Trish's legacy, forever." What was Tiffany thinking? Why would Tiffany do this? Was it jealousy? Was it frustration? Or was it strategic? Backstage sources say Tiffany has felt sidelined in recent months. Despite her rising popularity, she hasn't been given a consistent push toward the women's championship. And with legends like Trish and Lita getting spotlight appearances, she saw it as a slap in the face. In a digital exclusive posted later that night, Tiffany offered zero remorse. Tiffany Stratton, backstage promo. People think Trish is untouchable. Please. She's had her moment. I'm the moment now. And if she can't handle the truth, stay out of my spotlight. The confidence, the venom, the disrespect. It was clear. This wasn't a heat of the moment assault. This was planned. Trish's condition. As of the following morning, WWE issued an official update on Trish Stratus. Trish Stratus suffered multiple contusions and a mild concussion following the backstage attack. She is currently under medical observation and will not appear on upcoming WWE programming until further notice. Brie Bella, Natalya, and Mickie James all posted supportive messages for Trish, urging her to rest and recover. The women's locker room is reportedly furious and heartbroken, especially among veterans who saw Trish as a trailblazer deserving of respect, not violence. Triple H reacts. Triple H, WWE's chief content officer, broke silence in a serious Twitter post. Triple H tweet: "What happened on SmackDown was unacceptable. Trish has earned every ounce of respect. Tiffany Stratton will be dealt with. Actions have consequences." Backstage buzz suggests Stratton may face a fine or temporary suspension, but others believe this is just the beginning of something much, much bigger. Could this be the spark that lights the fuse for a massive generational feud? Locker room reactions. Backstage at SmackDown, the mood was tense. Bayley, Liv Morgan, and Shotzi were said to be visibly shaken after witnessing the attack. In a WWE.com interview, Becky Lynch addressed the incident. Becky Lynch: "Tiffany wants to make a name for herself by taking out legends. Careful what you wish for. She might have just awakened a war she's not ready for." Even Charlotte Flair, who has had her own beef with Trish in the past, showed solidarity. Charlotte Flair tweet: "Disagree with her, fight her in the ring, but attacking Trish like that. Disgusting. This isn't how champions are made. Tiffy time or Tiffy trouble." Tiffany Stratton has made headlines before for her confidence, style, and impressive in-ring agility. But this was a turning point. Some fans are calling it the biggest heel move of 2025. Others are calling it the moment Tiffany Stratton became must-watch TV. Whether you love her or hate her, you can't ignore her now. She's drawn a line in the sand, and left Trish Stratus battered and broken behind it. What comes next? Will Trish Stratus return to confront Tiffany? Will WWE book this dream match at SummerSlam, Evolution, or even WrestleMania? Insiders say the creative team is exploring multiple options, with early talks of a potential Legend vs. Future match, possibly even with stipulations like no disqualification or a street fight. The real question: can Trish recover in time, and does she even want revenge? Or will this be the end of a legendary chapter, and the rise of a ruthless new era? Fans react in person. Fans in the arena were stunned. Some were crying. Others booed Tiffany louder than ever before. One young fan held up a handmade sign that read, "Legends deserve respect." Tiffany, however, blew a sarcastic kiss to the crowd on her way out, unapologetic and glowing in her self-made spotlight. She had made her statement loud and clear. She wasn't asking for attention. She was taking it. Tiffany Stratton just lit a fire in the women's division that no one can put out. Whether this is the start of her villain era, or the moment that gets her destroyed by a returning legend, remains to be seen. But one thing is clear: Tiffy time has arrived. And it might be the most dangerous time in the women's division we've ever seen. What do you think? Was Tiffany right to attack Trish? Should Trish come back for one last match? Or has Tiffany just ended the Stratusfaction era for good? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more explosive WWE content. Until next time.